Y'all really do despise me. Quite afraid now. It goes back to the Greek times, the nudity and the fighting, and, well, there's no nudity and there's no fighting. But it's still in Greece. It's still in Greece. They don't break plates or anything, but it's still in Greece. It's called The Judgment of Paris, and it is directed by Amanda Sheets and Cody Smith. Please enjoy.
Is that new? Oh, I just got it. It's new from Rome.
Oh, I know they make the most beautiful medals.
I'm jealous. Would you get belts? I want one. Oh, please. That's so last year.
Oh my gosh, I wouldn't say the same if I were getting all the boys as the goddess of love, or was it flirtatiousness all the time?
Okay, Athena. You're just going around barging on and killing people, and is that so?
I'll tell Dad. I'll tell Dad.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
Yes, I
Mom! Oh, Athena, just calm down. You're both beautiful. I just wish someone would actually acknowledge that I am the most beautiful of all of you.
I believe you're talking about me.
Oh, my goodness.
Mom, how old are you?
That's not important.
Hermes. I have an important task for you. Take a sample to Phrygia, on the Gargarian peak of Ida. There you'll meet a young farmhand, Paris, son of Crete. Tell him that he's been chosen by Zeus to judge the beauty of the goddesses, and to decide, once and for all, who is the most beautiful.
What's the apple for?
It's the prize for the winner.
Is this really the best you can do?
It's an apple from the table of Zeus. Besides, it's not the prize as important. It's the honor of being chosen the most beautiful of all the goddesses. As for myself, I have no say in the matter. I love you all equally, and if I had my way, all three of you. But, of course, one of you has to be honored above the others, and, well, if I were to choose the winner, the other two would make my life a living Hades. Besides, it's Paris on the other hand. He's an objective eye. Although there is royal blood in his veins, he is a simple countryman. So he knows what's what. He won't play any games.
I don't care who the judge is. Momus himself can be the judge as far as I'm concerned. I mean, what fault could he possibly find with me? Of course, the others must agree too.
Oh, we're not afraid to measure ourselves against you. Even if your lover Ares should be appointed, Paris will do, whoever he is.
And my little Athena, the sheer proof. No, don't judge and hide your pretty face. I know it's a delicate subject, but there she nodded consent. Oh, by the way, I want him to lose and punish the poor boy. Don't want him punished for his bad decisions. Remember, only one can wear the crown of beauty.
All right, then. We're off to Phrygia. Just follow me, ladies, and don't be nervous. I know Paris. He's a good boy, quite the charmer, and a clever judge of beauty. He'll make the right decision. You all can count on it.
I'm glad you approve of Paris. Do you know if he has a wife, Hermes? Or is he a bachelor?
He's not a bachelor in the strictest sense.
Well, what does that mean?
Well, there's a wife, and she's good enough, but he really doesn't deserve it.
Well, why not?
Well, let's just say she's a country beauty. In other words, she's downright ugly, and he only took her because there was nothing else available. And a man must have somewhere to sow his seed. Why do you ask?
I'm just curious.
What's all this whispering about? That isn't fair, Hermes. Whatever you're telling Aphrodite, you can tell the rest of us.
It was nothing important. She only asked if Paris was a bachelor.
None of her business. That's what you should have said.
It was an innocent enough question, wasn't it?
Well, is he?
A bachelor? No.
Well, what are his ambitions? Does he care for military glory, or simply his goats?
Well, I don't really know, but he's a young man, so I guess he's dreamed of distinction on the battlefield.
There you see. I don't complain when you whisper to her.
Listen, ladies, don't be cross with me. I'm just the messenger. And besides, Athena asked almost the same question you did. Can't do any harm, can it, by answering a simple question?
How much further?
Well, we're almost over Phrygia now. And I can see Ida and just make out the peaks of Gargaro. And if I'm not mistaken, there's Paris, right? There.
Where? I can't see.
No, not up top, down to the side, by the cave. Do you see the herd?
I don't see the herd either.
It's a good thing this isn't a seeing contest.
To the left, between the rocks. Look where I'm pointing. And the man running around with the staff, keeping them together.
Oh, I see them now.
Yes, that's him, all right. We should descend here. He might be frightened if we swoop down too suddenly.
Now that we're on Earth, Aphrodite, why don't you lead the way? I understand you've been here often enough to visit Ancheski's. Or at least that's what I've heard.
Your sneers are wasted on me, Hera.
Oh, come on, I'll lead the way myself. Spent enough time in the area while Zeus was courting Ganymede. Many times I stood watch over this boy. And when the great eagle came and swooped him up, I followed and helped with his lovely burden. I believe this is the very rock where he stood when Zeus tenderly caught him up in those talons and carried the frightened boy off. I picked up his pipes he had dropped while trying to escape, and then...
Enough about my husband's philanderings!
I'm sorry. Good morning, Paris. He's a referee.
Hey, kid, aren't you a little young to be climbing on these dangerous peaks? And with a band of women, no less. Beautiful women. Too beautiful for this mountainside.
Good Paris, these are the goddesses of Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite. And I am Hermes, messenger extraordinaire for the mighty Zeus. He has chosen you to judge the beauty of these goddesses, and the prize is this apple.
An apple?
I know, but it's a very nice apple. Take a look, here's an inscription.
Oh. For the fair.
Oh, just give the apple to the Paris to the three. That's it. Couldn't be simpler.
Oh, but Lord Hermes, how do you expect a mere goat herd to judge between three apparelled beauties?
He speaks well of these.
Well, surely there must be some finer city folk better suited for this contest, but I'm pretty sure any man could not tell you that these three women are very beautiful. I mean, look at Aphrodite. Her hair is just so beautiful. And Hera's skin is so soft, like an eagle's feathers. And Athena, if I can match her compliment with the stars above us now, I'd run out of stars. Oh, well, just like Argus, I mean, I could judge the matter.
You're right, Hera. It's pretty.
So it is. I'm sorry, Paris, but these are Zeus's orders. There's no way out of it, and you are to decide the matter.
Okay, but the loser mustn't be angry with me. I'm judging with my eyes only, and their instruments far too cruel to judge such fine matter.
Zeus has already made this clear. There will be no retribution from the losing parties. Now get to work.
Okay, but am I to examine them just as they are, or go into things, more thoroughly?
Paris, when you say thorough,
I mean, if I'm to examine the entire package, maybe they should, disrobe.
do you really think that these fine...
Calm down, Hermes. Boy's quite right. I approve of your decision, Paris. I will be the first to submit myself to your inspection. You will find I have more to boast of than white arms and large eyes. Every part of me is beautiful.
Oh, Aphrodite, will you also submit?
Oh, Paris, make sure she takes off that girdle. There's magic in it. And she'll bewitch you. She'll have to take off that makeup as well. She has no right to come so tricked out and painted.
This is my natural hue.
Oh, please. You look like a prostitute.
She really should show herself unadorned.
Ladies, the makeup can stay, but Madam, she is right about the girdle. It must be removed.
Oh, fine. But Athena has to take off her helmet then, too. No intimidating the judge with that waving plume. Or are you afraid that your colorless eyes might be exposed without their formidable surroundings.
Awesome. I'm afraid of no such thing. Here's my helmet.
And here is my girdle.
Well, good. Let's get on with it.
God of wonders! What beauty is here! How rapture! Oh, how exquisite these ladies charm! Oh, and how dazzling the majesty of heaven's true queen! Oh, and how captivating is Aphrodite's smile! Oh, and Athena's muscles! Too much, girl! And Hera's! Oh, the beauty of it all! My eyes do not know where to look. I mean, if I was like Argus, my eyes would be splitting apart before me now.
Perhaps you should view us one at a time.
Yes, we don't want the poor boy's eyes to explode.
All right then, Aphrodite, you and Athena withdraw with me, and let Hera remain.
So be it.
Well, do you like what you see?
Can you describe my satisfaction, madam?
Well, when you finish your scrutiny, you must tell me how you like your present.
My present?
Yes. Give me the prize of beauty, Paris, and I'll make you lord of all Asia.
Oh, stop! I will accept no presents. Withdraw, and I shall judge as I see fit. She was the ugly one. Okay, approach Athena.
Behold.
Oh, you are very beautiful.
If you crown me fairest, Paris, I will make you a grand warrior, a conquering hero. I will cast a divine spell so that you'll never lose a battle.
Oh, well, I appreciate the offer, Athena, but I am a lover, but not a fighter. I mean, there is peace throughout my father's land, and his rules shall be uncontested. What would I use fighting for? I've seen enough. You can put your robe and your helmet back on. And now it's your turn, Aphrodite.
Here I am. Take your time and examine every inch as carefully as you like. Let nothing escape your vigilance. Don't be shy. Put your hand here. There, now that's better, isn't it? You're handsome boy, Paris. And I've had my eye on you for a long time. You must be the fairest youth in all of Phrygia. It's such a pity that you're hidden away here in these rocks and crags. Your beauty is wasted on these goats. I'd like to whisk you away and marry you off to some Greek girl, an Argive or Corinthian, or maybe a Spartan if you like a girl with a little spunk. Helen is a Spartan, and such a pretty girl. Quite as pretty as I am.
Oh, as pretty as you?
Oh yes, and such a lover of beauty. I'm quite sure that if she caught one sight of you, she would give up everything to be with you. She would make a most devoted wife.
But I'm already married.
Well, so is she, but that's of no importance. When marriage exists without love, such bonds are easily broken.
Well, tell me more about this Helen.
Well, she's the daughter of Leda, the beauty Zeus ravaged in the guise of a swan.
Oh, well, what is she like?
Well, Helen is the fairest of the fair, and, as one might expect from the offspring of a swan, she is soft as down. Oh, she was hatched from an egg, you know, and so lithe and graceful, her figure is the picture of perfection. She's already had one war fought over her when she was abducted by Theseus, and she was just a child then. Now she's all grown up and married to Menelaus. But, if you like, I could make her your wife.
Well, won't Menelaus be angry?
Oh, don't worry about the details, Shadow. I'll protect you.
But I don't want to cause any problems.
No problem at all. I'll arrange to have you set up for Greece on a little vacation. When you arrive to Sparta, Helen won't be able to resist your charms.
But will she really leave her husband and cross the seas with a complete stranger, a goat herd?
Trust me, I have two beautiful children, Love and Desire. They shall be your guides.
Well, I don't know how this will end up, but I feel like I'm in love already. I can see it in my mind now. On our homeward journey from Sparta, staring across the sea with her hand in mine.
Oh, wait. There's still one more thing. There's still the matter of crowning me the most beautiful of all goddesses! All you have to do is hand me the apple.
Oh. Well, wait. Are you sure you won't forget about me after I hand you this apple?
Shall I swear?
No, your word is enough.
You shall have Helen. She shall follow you to Troy to make it your home. This I promise.
Well, take the apple. It's yours.